Thanks for doing this, meeting me for lunch. Where are we right now?
We're at Jana Grill in Watertown. It's about 10 or 15 minutes from our facility.
Well, I'm glad you chose it because it looks delicious. I'm going to dig in here. You feel free to do the same. I know you've got your favorite thing on the menu right here.
Lentil soup.
Uh-huh.
Keeps you coming back.
Yeah.
That's the good stuff.
That's the headliner.
I like soup. What do you want me to say?
Now, you are from the Boston area, right? From Lexington?
Yep.
To come home, coach for the team that I'm assuming you grew up rooting for, how special is that for you?
It's unbelievable. I remember when I got the call to potentially be an intern for the team. It was on short notice. They needed somebody local. I was working at Boston University at the time. I couldn't quite grasp it. And the next day I show up in the office and they throw me on the court. I'm rebounding for players and we were off and running. It's been a dream job since.
How long have you been with the team?
This is my 12th season.
Wow. And when you think about like your identity being from Boston, what does that mean to you?
People say that Massachusetts and Boston, very provincial, kind of territorial for sure. But I view that as a positive because you're proud of where you're from.
Helping bring a championship to this town must have been pretty cool too.
Yeah, that was another surreal moment where so many of my friends that grew up here, we would go to Celtics games together. Hearing from them throughout the playoff runs over the years. And it's like really cool to share all this stuff with them.
Let's talk about your nickname on the broadcast. Scal and I call you the Green Lantern because you are the guy who helps Joe decide if you're going to challenge a call.
Yeah.
When you challenge a call, a green light flashes at the scores table. Is your heart pounding when everybody on the bench and on the court is looking at you?
Yeah, I try to be as matter of fact as possible about what we see. So I think like trying to stay composed and all that is part of the deal. Mm-hmm. I get a little bit more worked up after we challenge. Like that's probably the more stressful one than staring down because it's like you only get two. That's why I sit next to Emil Jefferson. He and I are kind of talking through like, all right, what do you see? What do you see? We try to be as composed and matter of fact as possible as we're looking at it.
All right, so as someone who grew up in the area and has now been back here for over a decade working with your favorite team, what is your favorite thing about Boston?
I mean, the Garden. Like that's like probably the cliche answer, but it's cliche because it's true. Like that initially, like walk out the tunnel right before the anthem and the intros and all that stuff, like goosebumps talking about it. And then grew up going to Celtics games and like it's all kind of connected. Sports, family, friends, like that. That's kind of been my love language, just like talking through sports. Mm-hmm. And no better town to do that in. So to kind of get to be a part of it is kind of crazy. At the same time, like I'll go into the office tomorrow and talk about the Sox game today. Like it's just still have that kind of identity as well.
Thank you for introducing me to Jana Grill.
For sure.
And let's enjoy this.
Sounds good.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.